All right, it's June 6th. I'm starting off on the Mississippi River for the NAMI paddle expedition. Got some friends here, David and Dan. Just had a message for you, for all those who suffer from mental illness.
You are not alone. You are important.
It's okay to talk to all your friends, all your family, because we will listen. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss, but thank you for sharing the story.
There's a lot of other people out there that can still get help. So
yeah, absolutely.
If you're one of those people, go talk to someone.
Great message. About seeking help when you need it. Man, when he asked me for help, if I needed help, I said, hell yeah. you knew the look I had on my face, right?
Oh yeah.
He spotted it. Unfortunately, you can't always spot it. It's tough to know when someone needs help. And that's where it really takes the person that's suffering to just be willing to speak out. You have loved ones all around you. Man, just talk to them. Talk to a professional if you're not comfortable talking to your own family or your friends. It's really important. Get something started. Get a good team around you, counselor, psychiatrist. Maybe you need meds, maybe you don't. Maybe it's something you just get through with talking to someone, but you got to try. Get a good team around you.
Yeah, I've got an older brother that was diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
That's great that he went and got help. Did it take him a while to get around to doing that?
It did take him a long time.
Okay.
And finally, after things weren't going real well for him, he went in and got some help, and he was a drastically different person. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you feel like you can talk to him about it
For sure.
at this point? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And she said she did know people with mental illness, as we all do. And I asked her to just listen, to their struggles and take it seriously. They're going to probably go to someone for help, even if it's not real clear that they are asking for help. I told her to please take that seriously, help them. He was suffering from depression big time, and nobody really knew it, not even his own family. It's such a sad story. Everyone else who's ever done that has died. He has a message, has a hashtag, be here tomorrow. For everyone watching. The main thing is just to get people talking, about stigma and breaking the stigma. And the one gentleman out of the bunch said, what do you think about people taking advantage of all that? And I had a feeling I was going to be staying for a while until I was able to talk things really through. Constructive conversation. Neither of us came in with our 6 guns, shooting right off the bat, and we saw a lot of common ground.
I work in the OR at St. Francis on the open heart team.
And
I
yet,
think it's one of the most misunderstood things there are as far as human health, because you don't see it. You see the repercussions of it, but you can see arteries clogged. You can see when a valve doesn't work properly. Mental illness is one of the things you don't see it, but you see the aftermath of it, what it causes in a person, and it's so misunderstood. And it's because you can't prove things. It's hard for them to know that it actually exists. And it's got less funding than anything as far as government goes. On the floor where I work with a lot of mental health patients, and you hold them if they threaten to do stuff to themselves or someone else, and then after that you release, and the follow-up care is nothing.
Only see the behavioral problem. What people notice is the behavioral aspect, and most people don't care to get to know beyond the behavioral aspect.
Yep.
And that's the sad part.
Had some challenges lately I'm managing. It just changed the strategy. So I've been consuming a ton of water and mixing in electrolytes and everything I need. The heat in the middle of the day is just so tough. Scanned the beach here and made sure there weren't any alligators sunning themselves, and more hours in the morning, and then I give myself some time to just sleep it off because I'm not sleeping well either at night. It's so hot. And I can correlate this, if you allow me one more time, to relate this to mental health and managing your mental health strategy. Let's say you've taken my advice and you realize that stigma is really pretty dumb, right? You know, why be ashamed of something that is just has gone wrong in your system? You need to manage it. You know, you can't just ignore it, right? So let's say you've done that. You've reached out to a professional. You've begun to talk to get that support cast around you that I was talking about back in Minneapolis. It feels like ages ago. But you get that counselor, psychiatrist. You get your friends and family. You know, the people that love you. You get them around you for support, but especially the professionals. And there's going to be bumps in the road. So just want to be realistic about it. You know, it's not an easy process. It's something that continues, you know, for a lifetime. So, and it can be very manageable. My brother has shown that. He's done a great job with his mental health, and he's helped so many others. You've come across people with mental illness. You know the struggles.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's what this is all about. I've talked to a lot of people coming through the trip, and thank you for saying what you felt about the cause and everything. That's
very good call.
cool. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right,
Really
man. You
appreciate
take
the
a safe
refreshments.
trip,
All right, I will.
God bless you, man.
Head of the passes. Hey everybody, we did it. You know who you all were that have helped me throughout this time. People close to me, friends, strangers, family, everybody. The fundraising effort will continue. Still media coverage coming in about this, and I want to let that prosper, you know, keep adding some fuel to the fire there for the fundraising efforts. But trip itself, wow, we did it. We all did this. So much help along the way, and I didn't ask for a lot of it, but I sure did accept it. Sometimes I did ask for it. Came right out and asked exactly what I needed. Advice, supplies, quite often it was advice, you know, and it came at the right time. Man, I hope this message gets through that you just got to accept help. Heck, I had seafood delivered 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago by a buddy that is also doing the Source to Sea trip. It was incredible. Some of the best seafood of my life. I couldn't even eat it all. Okay, talk to you later. Thank you all. Love you all. Thanks for being part of this.